Well, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good fortnight, good dusk, good happy hour, good brunch, whatever the hell, wherever you are, whoever you are, and whatever it is that you're doing or up to, why, my goodness, let's have it be good. All right. And as Mae West said, somebody said, my goodness, and Mae West said, goodness had nothing to do with it. All right. So, and as you can see here and back in the studio, back in the high-tech arena of the Global Warming Show, brought to you by 2020 or Bust, which is brought to you by So You Want to Change the World. We have a very sophisticated matrix inside our dynasty here, our empire here. And so as you're thinking, well, my goodness, look at that, you're busted. Isn't that an interesting thing to put up there? So let's see if we can also do something here with maybe, let's see, what about this? How about this? No, it doesn't really fit, does it? No, kind of, no. No, that's a little better. Yeah, it still covers up that little bit of the deal there, though. But yeah, so we don't really need that. So anyway, it looks like, and this is after many iterations and back and forth, and offerings from maybe even you, some of our lovely viewers, and so many people submitted their ideas about what the tour would be called and what we'd be up to and what we'd be out to accomplish, and all of that. And we always try, even when people submit stuff, even when it's a completely idiotic suggestion, we always do like to respond to the person, letting them think that we actually value their input. So, that's how we work here at 2020 or Bust. So what we came up with was, because it's 2020 or Bust, right? 2020 or Bust. Those are our two options. 5 years ago, we gave the world two options, all right? Door number one, 2020, right? That means we take the actions appropriate by the end of 2020 that will actually get us on track to ending the climate crisis in time. That's door number one. Door number two, which simply happens as a function of not taking door number one, is door number two is Bust. Bust. And so given that door number one, not that there aren't people that have opened door number one and people that have, cheered us for championing door number one, and, people that have partnered with us on door number one, and, lots and lots of activity in the matter of door number one. But did we really accomplish the result that we laid out in door number one? 500 million individuals empowered and taking actions consistent with that power? No, we didn't. Now, the pandemic came along, and in actuality, 500 million people did change their behavior, did start taking different actions, namely staying home, not driving, not flying, like that, right? But that's not empowerment, that's quarantine. So our project was not to quarantine humanity, our project was to empower humanity. So, Bust. So, we think it's perfect that for this completion phase of 2020 or Bust, that we fully announce what we have accomplished. And what we've accomplished is, you're busted. That's right. We're here now to tell you all the work that we've done, everything that we've put into this thing, all of the, blood, sweat, tears, firepower, manpower, woman power, people power, child power, good ideas, bad ideas, campaigns, fundraisers, educational events, mobilization events, mixers, breakfasts, presentations, skateboard trips, virtual-a-thons, emails, what it's brought us to is we're busted. We're busted. We are busted. And so we get to bust it out on this tour. And you know, the crisis is a crisis of consciousness. The crisis is a crisis of inauthenticity. The crisis is a crisis of pretense. The crisis is a crisis of hope. You know, it's a crisis of hope, masking our powerlessness. You know, the crisis is a crisis of good intentions. The crisis is a crisis of doing our best. The crisis is a crisis of doing our part. The crisis is our crisis of leaving it up to who has the real power. The crisis is a crisis of I don't really matter. So we're out to bust the world. We're out to bust the world. We're out to bust humanity at the core of its existence. And every day is a new opportunity on this tour. Every day is a new opportunity. 60 days on this tour, something like that. We got 60 brand new opportunities to wherever we are, whoever we're with, whatever presents itself at that specific moment on the tour. What's the opportunity for something, some lie to get exposed, some pretense to get, you know, to shine the light of day on it, some myth to get debunked. Because this is a weird deal we offer. Busted in this deal is not negative. In fact, where you get your power is from getting busted. Because getting busted is the opportunity to start to tell the truth. But until you get busted, you're going to keep pretending. So we look forward to the opportunity of busting ourselves, busting each other, and busting the world. Because we're busted, baby. We're busted. We are busted. It ain't working, and what we're doing about what ain't working either. That's busted. So let's toast to the opportunity for a whole new world that being busted offers. All righty, well, this is Lachlan Arts. And this is the Global Warming Show. And we'll see you when we do.